Good morning, Algonquin. This is Mr. Messia with your morning news. But first, here's the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, today's Tuesday, February 28th, 2023. It's a blue day, an A day here at AMS. And of course, we are operating remotely today. So let's talk a little bit about some remote learning reminders. You're going to be following a 30-minute class schedule, and it follows our regular school calendar. Like we said, our A and B days continue on with that rotation that's provided. Students will start at 8:45 a.m. And hey, you've already found that and you're here. Students will end at 1:45 p.m., so a shorter day for you. There's no access period provided on remote learning days. And please note, there may be some work that occurs outside of the class period. And of course, you're ending your day a little bit earlier, so you might have a little something to do still. We operate through Google Meet. So of course, you go to meet.google.com. We enter in our AMS Meet codes, and it's our AMS plus the teacher's last name. So if I was running a class right now, you'd be going to AMS Messia, for example. Tech support is available throughout the day. If you need any help, please email Dr. Rode, myself, one of your counselors, your teachers. But also off of the webpage, you can go to the Averill Park address /tech contact, and you can email the tech department for any specific Chromebook issues you might be having. Virtual classroom meeting norms. We want to remember these basic expectations each time we are doing things virtually. And that is number one, be prepared. Have your computer ready to go, sit in a quiet space, and wear school-appropriate clothing. Be on time for each one of your classes. Set alarms as needed on your Chromebook, your phone, or other device. And remember that we communicate respectfully and stay on topic to keep the conversation focused, just like we would in a classroom environment. Make sure that you mute your mic. Make sure that you are ready to go, that you're in the main room. When you are in a breakout room, for example, though that's a small group work, then you'd want to make sure that your microphone is unmuted. But again, most of the time, mute your mic and then unmute yourself when you do need to speak up being called on by a teacher. Use the raise hand function as well. Respect privacy. Never take screenshots, photos, or videos of any classmates or staff members. Be an active participant. Raise your hand to speak up, type in the chat box, and do your part in breakout rooms and small group work. There should be no other devices or open windows unless your teacher has given you permission. Turn on your camera and make sure that it is on for the duration of your class session, and follow all class and school rules throughout your time in remote learning. Here's a quick rundown on the schedule. As you can see, we go through our class periods A through D, and then we have a lunch break at 11:20, and that continues on until 12 o'clock. It's a little bit longer than our typical lunch period. Then we continue on with period G for grade 6 and period E for grade 7 and 8, followed by periods H and I, again rounding out the day at 1:45 p.m. Do you have PE today? Do you have PAFA today? Well, it depends. Your A-day schedule is what you should be looking at. What do you have on an A-day? That's the Google Meet that you should report to for PE or PAFA. As a reminder, we provide this calendar, and here's a quick screenshot if you needed it, of our AMS AB calendar. So again, today's the 28th, so it is an A day. Tomorrow we'll continue back on our regular rotation in person with a B day, as you can see for gold. Happy birthday goes out to Ariana Chamberlain. Happy birthday to you on this remote learning day. A couple of other quick announcements. Wednesday, we have our Warrior Way Assembly for teams 1, 3, and 5, and then on Thursday for teams 2, 4, and 6. We look forward to seeing you there. Also coming up, our Winter Carnival, and some things to know about that. Tickets are on sale. Wednesday during lunches, the cost will be $5. Wednesday will also be a tropical theme day, so wear your tropical gear. This event will take place in the blue and gold gym and the foyers that are attached to those spaces. No other spaces will be used for the duration of the event. We have volleyball. We also have basketball. Miss Celeste will be having a craft activity in the Gold Gym foyer. We will use only the restrooms in the Gold Gym foyer as well. We're going to leave your bags, jackets, and all other materials in the hallway when you enter in the back by the 8th grade wing. Snacks will be for sale in the Blue Gym foyer. And of course, there'll be some tables for you to eat at so that we're not bringing food into the gyms. If you leave school at dismissal, do not return. There's no wandering around the buildings or grounds. We're only staying in those blue highlighted areas that we just showed you, and appropriate behavior is a must. If you've had 2 or more office referrals, had ESD, ISS, or OSS since January 20th, you're not able to attend. Be good. We hope to see you next time. On this day in history, the first Gulf War ended in 1991, before our middle school students were born. It lasted for about 6 months, with about 100,000 casualties in Iraq and Kuwait. The war was started when Iraq invaded Kuwait for its oil fields. Did you know about snow? For example, here, a little trivia fact for you. It can never be too cold to snow. A little trivia for you today. Although it technically snows at temperatures up to 50 degrees, which is very interesting. It is simply too warm for snow to reach the ground when the temperatures are that high. But it can never be too cold to actually snow. Whether it's 30 degrees below or 30 degrees above zero, there's a chance for snow, as we learned last night. Here's your quote of the day. Start each day with a grateful heart. Caught being a warrior today while we're all doing remote learning from the comforts of our homes. Today, the AMS custodians are at school, clearing the driveways and the walkways so that we can be ready for school tomorrow morning. We appreciate all that they do each and every day to make our school a better place for all of us. A reminder to teachers to please send your morning meeting attendance electronically via School Tool at this time. Thank you. All right, everybody, here we go with our remote learning day. Don't hesitate to reach out to your teachers, myself, Dr. Road, or your counselors if you have any questions. Remember, from start to finish every day, we embody the warrior way. Let's make it a great day, warriors.